display on this beautiful diving. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. It's the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll here right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brandon Barnes. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. In the air to straightaway right. Heredia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Heredia, and that's the third out. Indians leave 1. Just about given up for dead. It's $12 to nothing. So coming to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Line drive to left. Barnes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Guillermo Heredia hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Into center field, line drive base hit. The throw to third, and he is in there. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about. Dan, with that single, he's now 3.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Ready for another chance? Michael Perez. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor scoops it up. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. Digging in to try it again, Roberto Perez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Leonis Martin. No hits to this point. No runs, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
0-1 the count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep.
And the 3rd baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still 16-0. Adam Simber enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now at the plate, Daniel Robertson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in once again, Willy Adames. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. This is line to left. Barnes is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away.
Now batting,
One out now in the Tampa Bay seventh, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 33 on the year, as they just continue to pour it on here. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Dero, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Joey Wendell will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. To third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you could witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of bats.
And this one will bounce into the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Coming to the plate again, Daniel Robertson, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production